What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another squad battles video. Today I'm going to be showing you a full squad battles game on Legendary to see how I do it. Now if you could drop a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated. Let's try and smash 10,000 likes for today's video. If you would have asked me even 3 days ago that one of the most requested things from me would have been a video about offline FIFA, I would have laughed at you. But Squad Battles is just taking the FUT scene by storm. Everyone's intrigued, everyone's interested, and everyone wants to know how to get the most points. If you missed my top 100 rewards video, in that video there I explain how to get the points. But what I'm asked for a lot is how to play on Legendary. People struggle on Legendary, World Class, Professional. I even saw some people saying that they struggle on Semi-Pro, and that is crazy to me. So what I'm going to do today, guys, is take you through a full game and explain some of the intricacies that I use and some of the things that I use to help me whilst playing against the AI. Now, I'm going to throw it out there. I'm probably going to lose this one because it's for a video. I haven't lost yet to the AI at all, let alone on Legendary. I've had some very near misses. But first and foremost, guys, this is a team that I'm using. Most of this team is pack pulled. We pulled Hugo Lloris. We pulled Aurier, we pulled Van Dijk, we pulled Azpilicueta, we pulled Luke Shaw. I bought Ander Herrera, and let me tell you, he is fantastic. If you can get him, get him. I pulled Bakayoko. Of course, I pulled Kante from those top 100 rewards. I pulled Salah, I pulled Son, and I pulled Lacazette. So the only player that I didn't pack on this team is Herrera. I'm fully aware that this team is probably considerably better than most of your guys' teams, but that shouldn't make a difference when it comes to the ins and outs of actually how to beat Legendary. I know AA9 Skills has been beating them comprehensively with a very scaled down starter gold team. So it is possible to do so. And specifically in squad battles, guys, don't be afraid to use those attribute cards that you might pick up. If you guys bronze pack method or just stuff that you picked up through your regular packs, don't be scared to use them. It's the AI. You're fighting against yourself first to get points to battle for a high place. Use what you can use to your advantage. So this is the team that I will be using, guys. My formation is 4-3-2-1. I haven't done anything with, I don't believe I've done anything with custom tactics. Okay, so I did a little bit with custom tactics. This is where they're at. I didn't do anything with player instructions. So this is where it is all at. So when we go, guys, into squad battles, you can see right now, these were my points from yesterday. All 4 of these games were done on Legendary. 2,200 points, 2,600, 2,500 and 2,400 points. Not too bad. I am going to refresh my opponents right now. And I've actually got quite lucky here. So I've got this looks like it's going to be quite a decent team. Yeah, Ronaldo, Messi, Gabriel, Jesus, Cruiser. That's a really good team. That'll be a tough game. This one looks like it might be an okay team. Bale and Griezmann in there, but that should be quite a comfortable victory against a team like that. You know, he's got a right back off chem. He's got a lot of players off chem, a bit of a slow defence as well. So that's not too bad. This one will definitely be an easy game. 79 chemistry, 72 rated. He's got 3 bronzes, 2 silvers, and a few golds off chemistry. And then the ultimate dream, this one's 68 chemistry with that lone Aubameyang up front. I assume it's a loan, maybe he did pack him. And then some bad players. So today we're actually going to go against this team because it looks like it's going to be the easiest. A goalkeeper off chem, 2 defenders off chem, 2 defenders off chem. Actually 3 because he has got a centre back at left back. He's got a centre mid at left mid. He's got 3 bronzes. This should be a real comfortable performance for us against this team. Now if you look at my rank, I'm currently Elite 2, but I am 4 games behind. I haven't played my 4 games yet today. I should be able to generate around 9,000 to 10,000 points, taking me up to around the 20 to 21,000 point mark after today's game. So that will put me comfortably in Elite 1. And will that get me into top 100? 20 to 21,000 points. So I should get top 100 again after today's games. Even worst case scenario, I'll pick up 9,000 points, which will put me just in top 100. If I can get a little more than 9,000 points, maybe 9,500 points, that'll put me up to like 21k. That will really start throwing me up into that top points there. 21k will actually send me, Jesus, 21k will send me like 47th, so top 50 if I can get 4 good wins. And if I can get the maximum points, if I can get 4 5-0s, I'll actually pick up about 11,000 points, which will put me to 22k. And 22k would set me maybe first. 4-4-5th. So if I can get 4 5-0s against the AI, we'll be in a great spot. So we are going to play against this team here. Now, the primary objective, guys, as you can see, we are going on Legendary. The primary objective is not not concede. The primary objective is to score 5 goals. Very important to score 5 goals. Oh, I don't want these kits actually. These will clash. Let me take that. Let me give them that. Yeah, the primary objective is to score 5 goals. The order of importance of what you want to do is score 5 goals, keep a clean sheet, then you want to try and get 60% possession and 80% pass accuracy, even though your pass accuracy should realistically be above 80% anyway. And then you want to work on shots on target. Those are the 5 big earners for you. And yeah, as I say, it's important to get 5 goals, but don't worry if you don't score goals immediately. It's not a rat race to get your early goals. The reason why I say that is because what happens is even if you're drawing, even if you are drawing, here we'll just go with Lacazette. So I've got through there, that should be 1-0. Wow, he's missed that. Even if you're drawing in like the 50th or 60th minute, the AI will go attacking and aggressive and try and get a goal. And off the back of that, they will leave so many gaps open in their defence. And the reason why they do that is because the AI tries to win, because there are no draws in this. I've seen in seasons before that the AI tries to just not lose. But in squad battles, they go out of their way to try and win the game when tying or when losing, for the simple fact that, as I say, there are no draws. It goes to penalties. There is always a winner. So even if you don't score immediately, here we go. We should have a through ball here. This is the goal, right? So this is like one of the biggest things I can say to you. When you get to this point here, stop and turns always beat the AI. Whether or not you can finish after that is on you. Maybe there's a cutback there. Maybe there's an easy finesse shot there. But stop and turns will always beat the AI as long as you do them at a solid point. I actually did that stop and turn a little bit early, so I didn't get the best out of it. But yeah, scoring early isn't primary. I've been constantly, I've had games where I've been 1 or 2 goals up in like the 70th, 75th minute, and then the AI goes all out attack. And when they go all out attack, that's when it's just easy for you. Just defend cleverly, hold on to the ball, don't rush, don't panic, don't sprint too much, don't lunge in with your tackles. Just let the AI make a mistake with the ball. Like that right there, I didn't even have to tackle them, I just got the possession back. Let the AI make a mistake with the ball. Once they've made a mistake with the ball, that's all you. You can just counter them easily. Once again, guys, I'm going to show you how the stop and turn is effective. Oh, that was not a stop and turn, Heung-min Son. That would have been effective had it been a stop and turn. But even here, 12 minutes in, I'm not too bothered that I won't score too many goals. Sometimes you'll get lots of early goals. Sometimes the AI will literally collapse. You'll score that first goal, and after you score that first goal, the AI falls apart. It's sometimes like an online player, and I think you are actually playing a player. I know you're playing like a human's team, a team that somebody's picked up. But sometimes it's oh, I should have been getting that. Sometimes it feels like you're playing like how a human player would react. So some of my biggest tips, guys, as I say, when you're not in possession of the ball, just wait until the AI makes a mistake. Sure, take your midfielder or take your attacking player. And, oh, it could be through. That might be offside. There's a stop and turn. And I couldn't get the shot away again. Yes, just wait for the AI to make a mistake, because they will make a mistake. And I know this is on Legendary, but specifically on those low-rated, low-chemistry teams, they're quite bad, even on Legendary. You know, they are very rare they'll get forward and score. And what you've got to remember is I'm playing against a bronze player here. So, you know, the opponent striker is bronze. So it's not often that he'll take his chances, and it's even less often that he'll take his incredible chances. The second thing that's important to do is to not rush and to not panic. This is not a human player, right? This is the artificial intelligence. This is the AI. This is the computer. They don't understand the difference between you having the ball in the 80th minute and you having the ball in the 90th minute desperate for a goal. That's not the forte. They understand what they've been programmed to understand, and that's it. So, you know, they don't know, you know, if you go down the byline and hit them with a stop and turn 2 times in a row, they're not all of a sudden going to start reading that, because that's just not how the AI works. They're still going to not read that. They're still going to just stand in the same spot and fall for the same trick over and over again. So you can be patient, specifically like in this area here in the midfield. It's always nice to just wait for the runs, wait for the space. Here is the space for me. Here is the stop and turn, and we've got another tackle against us. Maybe I could have squared that one to Lacazette. Eventually, we're going to get in. There is Salah. There's the goal. As long as you don't sprint too much, as long as you only sprint when you're in space against the AI, they can't handle the small, intricate passing. And then when you get the ball in the box like I did there with Salah, it's so easy to just turn around and be in space. The only skill moves that I feel like work against the AI are the fake shots, the drag backs, and the stop and turn. I don't really personally feel like anything else works. And what I'm going to have now to my advantage is the AI is going to be attacking and aggressive. Even at this stage, what you're going to start seeing is space opening up so wide down my wings because of the fact that they're so aggressive. And that's where you need to capitalize, not only with just build-up play, you know, nice slow build-up play, but those stop and turns. I will eventually get one, and here we go with Son. Son's away. Our defender might be a bit too quick. He is. We're only 1-0 up so far, but, you know, I don't mind too bad. Scoring 4 goals is okay as well. 4-0 will get you about 2,500 points. Interestingly enough, also 5-1 will also get you 2,500 points. So I would say it's always worth going aggressive if you're searching for goals in like the last 20 minutes or so. I'm very surprised they scored from that. Man, one thing you will notice as well, you will notice this. I'm going to go attacking. I need goals. Now that I've conceded, I need 5 goals to make this a good game. One thing you will notice is the AI literally cheats sometimes. I'm not even kidding. There are times where you cannot defend it. And I don't necessarily think that was one of those times. But hilarious how I've dominated this game for 35, 36 minutes. I score a goal, and then all of a sudden they get an attack and it turns into a goal. You'll feel that a lot. You'll feel the AI kind of cheating you quite a lot. There's a Salah on the inside. Got a little bit of space there. Back into Salah. Kante. This is nice play. There's Lacazette. That's a great goal. Right, that's my second goal. That's really good. I'm happy with that. 2-1 at 44 minutes, 42 minutes or so. I'll almost definitely be able to get 4 goals this game. I will be very, very upset if I can't get the 5 goals this game because I'm going to need them now to have a good day. But, again, even if you've been playing before on professional or even world-class or semi-pro, playing and winning on Legendary, even 2-1, will generate you more points than winning 5-0 on World Class. I think 5-0 on World Class is like 1,500 points, and 2-1 on Legendary will get you something like 1,900 points. So, right, here we go. Now we've got the space. See, it's starting to open up for these. I'm starting to open up for my players. And this is where it gets easy. Once you take the lead, I'm gutted I did concede that goal, but once you take the lead, once you get that goal in front, the AI just loses their composure, specifically with the bad teams with bad chemistry. I played one game against the AI that had the Juventus defence. They had Chiellini, it wasn't all Juventus, but Chiellini, Bonucci, Alexandro, Buffon, and I think Florenzi at right back. And it was impossible to break them down. They were so tough. And I eventually won 4-1 in extra time. And I only won because the players got tired and I brought on some subs. But these defensive players I'm up against, they're not very good. Now, when we look at these stats, things are going okay. My possession isn't great. So once I get my 5 goals, if I can get them, then I will start holding the possession to get those points up. My shots on target is good. I'm going to need 5 more shots on target to get the maximum out of that. And my pass accuracy is already above 80, so I'm happy with that. I've also got 2 corners, which is worth 10 points as well. So I'm doing all right so far. I am very disappointed that I didn't keep that clean sheet. I lose 95 points immediately for not keeping the clean sheet, which is very frustrating. But that is that you know, that's how it's going to go. And it's of my opinion that the top 100 will be decided over the coming weeks by people that basically the more people that get 5-0s will get top 100 compared to those that don't. Interestingly enough, guys, once you concede that first goal, it's now at that stage. Instead of winning 3-1, it's better for me to win 5-4 or even 6-5. Because you only lose, once you've lost that clean sheet, it's only losing 20 points per goal is the amount you lose. So you gain for scoring a goal. Not only do you gain 40 points per goal, but on like the Oh, this should be a goal. Salah. There we go. Not only do you gain 40 points per goal in the game skill bonus section, but at the end, when you get the total points that goes towards your top 100 rank or your ranks in general, on Legendary, you get 140 points per goal. So it is far more beneficial for you, like I say, to just go all out attack to try and get, like, even right now at 4-1, I'd be better off going all out attack in the last 10 minutes to try and get that 5th goal, just so I can get those extra bonus points, even if it means me conceding two goals to try and do it. I'm in a fortunate position now, though, where, like I said, the AI is going to be starting to go all-out attack. And in the last sort of 15 to 20 minutes, you will see them go all-out attack. They will throw their centre-back up front. If they get a corner, you'll see their goalkeeper up there. There's Salah. That could have been a goal. Not quite. But yeah, you can see the general way that I play, right? The AI has most of the possession. And that's going to be a given. I mean, right now I could kill the game if I wanted to, but because if I had a clean sheet still, I might be a bit more, I don't know, a bit more careful with my possession. But the aim, the way that I play is just a nice slow game through the midfield until you get a space for a nice pass up to the attacker, and then just try and hit them with the 1-2s and the through balls because they literally can't handle it. And we see here with Lacazette, I didn't quite manage to get the pass off that I wanted. We have eventually got it to Salah, who shoots and scores. And it's as easy as that. Just a little bit of patience on the edge of the box. They don't really press you too much. You can look at the style of play for the opponent as well. If they have high pressure, you might be pressed a little bit more, which is actually quite a good thing because when the AI presses you quite heavily, it is real problems. What I want to do now is I want to quickly go and have a look at the match facts, how many shots on target I've had. So I've had 7 shots on target. So I need 3 more shots on target, which will give me 15 bonus points. Once I've got those 3 shots on target, I'm just going to start holding the possession. So that's the aim for me. Hopefully I won't concede a goal in the meantime of trying to do this. And you can see this is legendary, right? Ultimate is not worth doing. It's way too difficult. You can see the cheesiest of goals, and you don't get more points for winning 2-1 or 2-0 or anything like that on Ultimate compared to what you get on Legendary because the difference in scoring goals isn't that grand. In Ultimate, you can get a maximum of 800 points. I just want to get a shot on target. I don't care if it goes in. You can get a maximum of 800 points for 5 goals on Ultimate, but you get a maximum of 700 goals for 700 points for 5 goals on Legendary. So it's unless you're winning pretty much 5-0. There's that stop and turn again, as I said. We actually get a penalty out of it. The stop and turn destroys the AI on Legendary, on World Class, on Professional, on Semi-Pro. The stop and turn is just brutal. It absolutely kills them. Look at this. You get to the sideline, got in. If you didn't make that slide tackle, I was just going to run inside, have a finesse shot. I might not have scored it. I might have scored it. Who knows? And what we're going to get off of this is a shot on target. I don't even care if it goes in because I don't get any bonus points for that. It did go in, however. So I now need 1 more shot on target to get myself the maximum shot bonus. And once I get that, Salah's got 4 goals this game. He's been big. Once I get that, I will start holding the possession. So literally, I should have about 15 to 18 minutes of constant possession, which will hopefully turn that 45% that I had into at least 50, maybe 52%. I just need to get that shot on target, though. That's all. Oh, I should have just had a shot there. Even if it gets blocked, it still counts. Sometimes, actually, I've had like 6 shots on target in the final, in the final match stats. But I've actually had more than 6 shots on target because a blocked shot, I don't believe counts as on target in the match facts, but it does count as on target in the point scoring. So here we go with Salah. God damn it! Why did I do that stop and turn there? I knew there was a defender inside. That was silly. I think right now, instead of the 5 extra points that I could get for the shot on target, I think I'd prefer just holding the possession. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the ball back. I'm then going to hold the possession. And now I'm just going to, in the 90th minute, I'll walk up and try and get that last shot. But what I want to do right now is just hold that possession, 15 in-game minutes, try and boost up these coin totals. Because my possession was at 45, and I can get it to a maximum of 60. So I could get a bonus 15 points from that possession kind of total. My passing is going to be fine already at 80%. And whilst I've got the ball, I can't give away free kicks or yellow cards. Of course, you lose 5 points for every foul that you give away. You lose points for being offside. You lose points for giving away yellows and reds to different levels. And just generally speaking, if you've got possession, you're gaining points. And as I said, it's not too difficult to score goals against the AI. Even against the better AI teams, it's not too difficult to score against them. So long as you stay patient on the edge of the box and patient in the midfield, you will ultimately pick up goals easily, because you've just got to wait. As I said at the very start of this game, it's not a rat race. You're not stressing to try and get that first goal. Getting that first goal is important in the grand scheme of things. Like if you get to like the 60th minute and you still don't have that first goal, that might be a time where you might want to go attacking or ultra attacking to get yourself that goal to start things off. But once you get that first goal, because of how the AI works, because of how they just fall apart, it becomes really, really easy from that point onwards to... oh, Kante, nice. I'll get a corner out of that. Another 5 points. That's really nice. That's better than the possession now. But yeah, you get... the AI just opens itself up. You know what I mean? Once you get that first goal. So as long as you get it respectively, I'd say by the 60 to 70 minutes, if you've got that first goal, by then they'll open up. You'll start creating easy chances. By... anything earlier than that, I wouldn't even worry if it's still, if it's still 0-0, because it's not going to be too much of an issue. With that being said, like I say, goals are easy to come by. When you come up against the difficult AI teams, they will score. They just will score. Like sometimes you get some 0 goals. Even this team scored against me. One of their only chances of the whole game, but they managed to make it count, because sometimes it just feels like the AI cheats, right? They don't cheat, of course, but it feels like they cheat. You're like, damn, they couldn't do anything this whole game. Then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, they're on fire. You know what I mean? They're literally on fire. But that's not a problem. You know, wow, that was an auto tackle. The good teams will score against you. You just got to remain calm and know that you will get chances so long as you're patient on the ball. If you can be patient on the ball, it pulls their defenders out. They'll rush. They'll get into the wrong spaces. And as soon as your player makes an intelligent run into some space, bang, you thread it through to him. So we won that 6-1. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm going to get about 2,450 points. 2,450. That's about where I think I'm going to be at on this one. We ended up getting, for our skill bonus, 393, which is decent. But if I kept the clean sheet and got the goals against, which wouldn't have been against me, so I would have got 95 extra points, I would have been in like the 480s range, which is incredible. That clean sheet is so important. You can see there I got 50 points for possession, 80 points pass accuracy, 15 points for man of the match winner, 15 points for corners, 50 points for shots on target, and 200 points for the goals. So we take that, and yeah, I did all right there. I did all right. We take that into the next point. Match complete isn't a high bonus, maybe less than 2,450. Well, I got actually more than 2,450. I got 2,481. So a 6-1 win is almost 2,500 points. Now, of course, if I can accomplish that over 4 games, I'll get just shy of 10,000 points. There is an opportunity to get up to 2,800 points. If you 5-0 and max out all the stats, you'll get around 27 to 2,800 points per game, which will put you into that kind of 11,000 points for the 4 games. But that's really difficult. I've only done 4 5-0s once. I actually got an 8-0, a 6-0, and 2 5-0s. And I got 2,800, 2,700, 2,800, and 2,800 as my point totals. But this 2,500 points is enough to give me a really strong progression back up towards the top 100. If we get something similar, even if we deduct the 81 extra points and say we get 2,400 points for the other 4 games, sorry, the other 3 games, that'll be 7,200 points that I'll pick up. And that will put me to 21,300 points. And 21,300 points would get me into 35th. So if I have 3 marginally worse games than what I just had, I will finish 35th. If I'm able to do what I just did and keep a clean sheet, I will definitely be in the top 10. No question about it. Those extra points will be huge for me. But that, guys, was me. As I said, I just wanted to show you me playing against the AI on Legendary to show you that it's not difficult. You don't have to pay it too much mind. And even with a worse team than what I had there, the importance is getting in behind that defense, hitting them with the stop and turns, and then just playing it calmly around the edge of their box to create chances. Because once you get that very first goal, the AI falls apart, and then it's your game. Like, it's your game to lose. At 1-0, you should be comfortable in the knowledge that you should score 3 or 4 goals and just dominate the AI. I managed to win 6-1, and specifically, again, for you guys, for the 2 easy teams, you should definitely be able to beat them. It might be a little more difficult on the 2 difficult teams, but for the 2 easy teams, it should be you all day, every day. This, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like rating, subscribe to the channel, and comment if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.